Hi there, students. Sentient, an adjective. Sentience, the noun. Okay, sentient means able to experience sensations, experiencing thought or feeling, able to perceive through the use of senses. The opposite, perhaps insensate. You can't feel anything. He drank so much he was insensate. Okay, sentient. Possessing human-like awareness and intelligence. Now, the dictionaries say, be careful. Don't confuse sentient with sapient. And sapient, I would define as having a high level of awareness. Sapient, wise, trying to appear wise. So you can use it as wise. He was trying to appear sapient in front of the girls. He's a very sapient individual. But sentient, able to feel. Sapient, I think, is at a higher level, having wisdom, having a much higher level of self-awareness of the things that are going on around us. So sentient, I believe that anything that you would say that is alive is sentient. It can feel. So a rock is not sentient, but a flower or a plant, I would believe, is sentient because it moves towards the sunlight. It reacts to different things. Although I think maybe many people would disagree with me. And this word, the word sapient, they are using to say that I think that humans are superior. I think maybe humans are the only sapient life on this planet, and very often it doesn't really appear so. It appears that we're pretty stupid. But sapient, having a lot of wisdom, having a lot of discernment, wise and sagacious. Okay, so a sentient being, or a sapient being. Sapient, intelligent, able to think, able to hold an intelligent discussion. She's very sapient. He followed my sapient advice. The king is a very sapient person. Notice our species is Homo sapiens. Sapiens is talking about wise. Sentient is talking about being able to feel, being able to experience sensation. So, for example, I think animals are sentient. Some are more sapient than others. So I think, for example, a dog is much more sapient than a fish. Yeah, but I think both of these are sentient. They are able to feel, or they're able to feel pain. They're able to feel fear. So I think sapient is talking about possessing a high degree of self-awareness of what's going on around you. And I think, to me, sentience and sapience are just different degrees in a range. And I don't think there's a specific cutoff between sentient and sapient. Sentience, the ability to experience feelings and sensations. And I would say sentience is one of the definitions of something that is alive. Yeah, something that moves towards food, then it's clearly sentient. It knows that the food is there and it's moving towards it. So this could be very primitive. For me, in consciousness, what's the difference between consciousness and sentience? Well, consciousness is talking about sapience. I just think there are different levels of sentience, and the higher your level of sentience, the more sapience, the more consciousness you have. I think humans have this concept of consciousness to in order to say that humans are special, humans are better than any of the other creatures. And I don't think that's true. I think it's just we have a higher level of sentience. We are more able to think, we're more able to understand. We are more sapient than more primitive creatures. As a creature becomes more primitive, its level of sentience and its level of sapience decrease. But I would say that all of them have consciousness to some level. Yeah, if you're aware, if in some way you're aware of the world around you, that is the minimum level of sapience or sentience. So for me, sapience and sentience are the same thing. The only difference is the level of the level of magnitude. But this really is a philosophical question. What is sentient? So sentient, able to feel things, able to feel. This phrase often occurs in the phrases like a sentient being or a sentient creature. It means that the thing is alive. Yeah, but it implies that it doesn't have feelings. I don't agree with that one. And sapient is something that has feeling, something that has a much higher understanding of the world around you. And I think, as I said, I think this is a continuum with different levels. So let's see. Sentient creature. 6.5, maybe 6.5 informality. And it comes from sentiens in Latin. Sentio, I feel, feeling, perceive. And then sapient. Sapient, definitely a 7 informality, maybe even 7.5. From Latin, sapiens, wise. Yeah. Okay, so there you go. Enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Sentient or sapient?